Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Lost Judgment. In the previous video, we got our plan to bug the school, and we found some bullying, and of course, it's being done by those shit kids that we beat up. So who's surprised by that? Not me. And now we've got a plan to, like, kind of sort this out in a way, but first, before we do that, we need to go check on the camera by the staircase, see what's the hip happenings here. Oh, it's down.
How does it look, Yagamishi? Anything unusual?
Gum.
Let's find out. Huh? The heck is this?
Did you find something?
Yeah, a sticker on the lens.
Yagamishi, behind you!
There he is! That's the pervert who set up the hidden camera!
Oh boy.
See, when you find a hidden camera, your first thought is to take it down. But that's wrong. What you do instead is block the lens. That way, when the perv finally notices, he goes back to fix it and bam! Caught in the act.
I get it, Amasawa. Just stay back. Hey, what is it you're doing over there?
I told
Time
you
to
he's trying
kick
to
the
pick on
ass.
us.
Oh, wow, that girl's pretty sharp. Looks like we've been caught red-handed.
Damn it. If you go down like this, I really would be just your average peeping Tom.
Come on, let's catch him already! Stop!
Hey, wait!
Bye, bitch! Shit. How'd I come to this? Because I have to climb my way over there. Fuck you, asshole.
Are you safe, Yagamishi? Seems like you're in a bit of a pinch.
Yeah, you think?
Parkour! Parkour! Climbing pipes and steel frames. Climbing pipes and steel frames. You can also traverse across pipes and steel frames during parkour. Use L to travel horizontally. Depending on where you are, hold circle and use to travel vertically. Make sure you keep an eye or grip while you climb. The fuck, bruh? Damn, I gotta find another place to go now. Crap. We spotted up here.
Yagamishi, you should see a ladder that goes up to the gym's roof. That's my advice.
Got it.
Don't be suspicious and don't be suspicious. Can't be suspicious or can't be suspicious. It's not a game.
Don't panic, but the school just contacted security. Several guards are en route to your location.
Great. Just what I needed.
Escape to safety. Yo, what the fuck is going on over there? Bam ba bam ba bam bam bam.
Looks like you've made it to the rooftop.
Where have you been watching from this?
Yeah, I was about to say, how does he know?
Drone, Yagamishi. I found a spot that's pretty inconspicuous.
Yeah, I see it right there.
From here, use the drone as a guide and jump from that roof toward the classroom. You're gonna have to clear a big gap.
Right. I'll try not to die.
Parkour, long jumping. About long jumps. You can perform a long jump after getting a running start. Distance you can jump depends on how fast you run. So run as fast to make it that far. I believe I can fly. Wait, I feel... Okay. I feel like that no matter what I did, I would have been... There we go.
Yagamichi, it looks like some of the guards have arrived. You think you can make it out of there?
I'll have to, somehow. But before that, I'm gonna need to set up these speakers.
What? Even after all that?
Yeah, I should be able to make a clean getaway, as long as I'm done before security gets too tight.
Are you serious?
Nice.
It'll
I
be
actually like these
fine.
segments that they
All I have to
added.
do is not get caught, right? Besides, I have the world's greatest hacker on my side.
You know very well I'm weak to flattery.
Super Haka.
But for the glory of Yokohama 99, I will not let you down, Yagamishi.
See that you don't,
Get
Tsukumo.
this mission started.
Again, I think I mentioned this before. I like how this guy is actually being a little bit more a part of the story now. I'm like, I mean, granted, he did helpful a little bit in the story, but not as much, which I like that.
Like I said, I should be able to help you get to your destination without incident. Make sure you don't lose that earpiece, okay?
Got it.
So what
Counting
you're
on you,
saying is I'm
Tsukumo.
going to end up losing this earpiece. Dun, 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 dun. This is classroom 3-2, which means class 2-2 should be on the floor.
I see now.
Hey, sir. This ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Nice. Looks like you can make it through here. Oh. I was like, I really wanted to check behind me first, but... Honestly, this just makes you even look more suspicious, Yagami, but what do I know? What do I know?
Damn. Not happening. And this was the shortest route to Class 2-2.
Nothing we can do but find another route. Give me a moment. Yagamishi, it seems the rooftop might be a more viable option. Let's abandon this route and try it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense waiting for the guards to just give up their posts. Let's check out the rooftop. Okay, that makes sense.
I have a feeling these are going to be a little more complicated as we progress through the story.
The hell, another roadblock?
My apologies. I'm afraid that was a blind spot.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Yagamishi, how many guards are there?
There's just one.
Just one? Well, in that case, let's just get that guard out of your way.
You got a plan?
Of course. Yagamishi, it's time to put that thing I gave you to use.
What thing?
You mean this ball or whatever? What does it even do?
It's kind of like one of those anti-theft balls, actually. You fill that ball
Smoke
with
ball.
powder or liquid and throw it at your target to blind them.
Right. So what's inside this thing?
Oh, just some peppers.
Peppers? Is this really gonna work?
Now, don't doubt the magician. Just take my word for it. Let it fly.
Again, I like this dude. Smoke ball. While taking cover, move your cursor over an enemy and press R2 to throw a smoke ball at them. When it hits, the enemy temporarily won't spot you. You can choke out enemies who've been hit by smoke ball, but you can't take down anyone who isn't hostile towards Yagami, like school security. Ah, you're no fun. Ooh, I like that haptic feedback I felt.
Oh, damn. It worked like a charm.
What did I tell you? But, Yagamishi, that only works once. You'll have to procure a refill on your own.
Yeah, I got it.
Can I get more than one, though? Yeah, this doesn't look suspicious at all. Oh, wait, where am I supposed to go? Whoa, why is the roof crowded? Not much cover. There's no getting away if security finds me. Oh, fuck. Do-do-do-do-do. There's literally a dude right there.
Tsukumo, can you hear me? If I keep going down this way, I'll just end up back at the scene from earlier, right?
The landing where you were accused of being a pervert? Yes, that's correct.
You have any idea how it's looking right now?
I'll take a look. There's no sign of that sharp girl who framed you. The onlookers seem to have dispersed too.
Oh, then I'm good to go?
There is one guard posted there, but I'm sure you can get past him.
Yeah, piece of cake if he's alone.
Easier if I could just choke him out. But I know I can't. Listen, I was raised by Kiryu. Oh, there's even a lost goddamn item right there. Nandaro. Okay. I was supposed to say, how the fuck am I supposed to get over it? Oh, I am gonna get spotted. How the hell? Ah, whatever. Why am I going through that door? Why don't I go through the closest door? Literally right here. I mean, cool, but still, why didn't I go through that door that was closer?
Okay, I'm in class 2-2. Nobody in sight.
Roger that. Seems like those guards were no trouble for you.
Yeah, thanks to you. Well, better set up those speakers while I can.
Good luck.
Now then, where was Kodo-san's desk? I think she was sitting around here. Okay, the speaker should face this way.
Tsukumo, could you say something through the speakers?
Oh, testing. Testing. Today's forecast calls for sunshine and heavy security.
Perfect. Your speakers are awesome, Tsukumo. Almost like you're in the room.
Does this mean your setup is complete?
Yeah, I've pretty much done what I can.
Ruh-roh.
Huh? Oh, no you don't. You stay your ass right there.
Go get Yakun and the boys.
I see you got security all riled up. They've been looking all over for you. Didn't think you'd be dumb enough to stay. Could have sworn I saw you earlier on lunch. Now where have I seen that face? Oh, you're the guy from yesterday. The guy who stole my fucking phone. I'd say it's time for some payback.
Don't lose heart, Yagamichi. You've already come this far.
I mean, I'll kick their ass.
Right. I can get through this.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Look, who the fuck are you and why are you in our school?
No answer? You're only making this worse on yourself, you know? You're here to swipe some girls' gym clothes or something?
Does this mean we could beat the answers out of him?
Ah, the rugby
Oh,
player.
yeah. We'll end up as heroes for breaking this nasty-ass pervert.
You
Sick.
wish.
I always wondered what it'd be like to shatter a human bone.
Well, you're gonna feel your bones shatter.
What is this shit? This guy doesn't mess around, Yakun. We all need to take him at once.
Oh, that's still unfair for you.
What?
Bye, bitches.
Holy shit!
Bye. crap. Wee! Bye! I want to wreck the classroom. Now you're just showing off, Yagami.
Damn. I guess he's more than just your average creeper.
Just a creep. Rowdy students. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
You can't get caught now. They'll label you as a sex offender. You don't want that on the news, do you?
No, can't have that. Only one way out then.
Oh, I can change fight styles? Oh, you are getting your ass handed to you! Oh, motherfucker! Oh, probably help if I hit the right EX button. Yeah, your rugby team is gonna have to put some substitutes in. Okay, not so smart. Deadly attacks. When a powerful enemy emits an aura, they'll be... Oh god, deadly attacks. They'll be able to use a deadly attack. These deal high damage, but can be countered with proper timing. These special moves... The special kind of counter attack is called a morale reversal. Press X right before a deadly attack hits to evade. This will prompt circle to appear on screen. Quickly press circle to unleash a counter attack. And that's the essence of moral reversal. Note that each battle style has its own moral reversal with varying damage and range, so be sure to master them all.
Let's go. Let's do this. Is that about it?
Boom. And I stole their lunch money.
Should I have gone easier on them?
Nah.
Never mind those guys. You need to make yourself scarce. Unfortunately, you're on your own from here. The three of us need to make our exit now, too. We'll all regroup at the office, okay?
Got it.
You're on your own. Fade to black, and I'm out. Should head back to Yokohama 99. Chaos on everyone else should be there. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Let's go to survive. We are literally close to it. Hey, squirrel. Or not squirrel, but oh, that's not. I guess that was nothing special. All right, what are they doing at Survive? No karaoke because guess what? He's voiced by a. I can't even put on music. Fuck you. Fuck you.
いらっしゃいませ。
Give me all you got. Ooh, a daiquiri. Fuck. Ah. Fine. The more I drink, the stronger I get. I feel.
I'm starting to feel it.
Feels like I might get a lot of experience with getting.
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。
The more I drink, the stronger I am. Oh, they won't even let me go that way. Oh, you could have at least like put something there that's like, yeah, no, you can't go past this. Oh boy. Okay. Nope. They just flat out do not let you go there at all. All right. Wee! I'm drunk. Wee! The more I drink, the stronger. Please, please, we have to have that. That was my favorite heat action. And then there was a heat action that was really good that I didn't show on screen. And I also need to get in fights. Get in fights, fucker. They let me run through the bushes. God damn, you yeah, I am controlling a fucking... Yeah, nope, this is exactly how it feels like to be drunk. Come on, I at least want to get into one fight. Oh, I just saw some... Now. Empty bottle, perfect for my alcohol. Mysterious mushroom, that'll be great with my alcohol. We better get that freaking. You know what? Let's see if I can just like find it. Would that be inabilities here? EX Immortal. Long learning require. Oh, it doesn't even like let me see what it is. Let's see. I need burst attack, dodge. So I just need these three. I could get one of them right now if I wanted to, but it increases the effectiveness of Moral Reversal against bosses while EX boost is activated. Applies to Tiger Style only. Oh, and then this one's for Crane, and then that one's for Snack. On the Brink. Increases the effectiveness of Moral Reversal while at low health. Certain Death. Allows Moral Reversal to be used against an enemy attack. Applies only during EX boost while your health is low. Oh. Verge of Death. The EX gauge will gladly charge while your health is low. Verge of Death. Probably. Brink style. There it is. Yes. Pummels enemies while drunken dodging their attacks. It may seem like Yagami is leaving himself open, but this is merely a ruse. The move slightly alters with the number of enemies. Press square near an enemy while drunken is at 6 or above. Ah, damn it. Already went down, but I'm getting it. I don't give a fuck. Yes. Hey, assholes. Be a good boy now. I fucking love it. I think all the EX surrenders are like my favorite skills.
And stay down.
And stay down. The more I drink, the stronger I am. Well, you know what this means. I need to get drunk. Actually, I need to raise my drunken level so I can get higher than 6. Granted, yes, I don't have enough. Would that be in stats? Probably in stats. Or no, it'd be in special, wouldn't it? Yes, it's in special. There we are, Barfy. There we go. Literally get into one more fight and I'll do it. So there's probably going to be a fight somewhere between here and there. The more I drink, the stronger I get. Yes. I love it. I'm perfect. I'm about to level up and you look like just enough. Oh my lord.
Really, guys?
Really, guys? Wait. I think I was going in the right one. Honey, I'm home. And I got paid. Not by a lot, but hey.
Oh, man. You almost got arrested and put on the sex offender list.
There's no way I'd screw things up that bad.
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kinda wish you messed them up worse. That way, they'd never bother Koda-san again.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really solve the problem. Not everything can be settled with a fight.
What? Wow, look who's talking.
But that's where those speakers come
But
into
look,
play,
listen.
isn't it?
Yeah, if everything goes as expected.
Hey, you did everything you could, right? So we'll see what tomorrow has in store.
Breast. Messed up on the couch. Let's do that. Actually, let me save. Time to go zero high, put an end to the bullying. Can't even talk to my boys. The more I drink, the stronger I am. Oh my god, I'm still drunk. Okay. Doesn't look like anything is opened up yet. I don't think I'm going to be getting any side missions or anything like that until a little bit later in the game. That is kind of how it is with the Yakuza games. You don't really get them until like Chapter 2 or Chapter 3, depending on. I will say, I'm pretty sure this is a bit longer than Chapter 1 was in the first Judgment game. I'd have to like go back and like kind of like look at it, but... Everybody's getting their yakisoba ponds.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Koda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsune's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
He got his ass hit.
Eat lunch here, okay? Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut. Oh, maybe you've started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough! Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Koda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old.
The fuck? Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Koda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Right? Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell?
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys?
Fuck you!
It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yeah, Koda didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
When you guys going to lunch? Go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss him out.
Anarchy! 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 Anarchy!
Fuck this.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Fuck it.
Wow.
Suck a dick! Suck a dick! Suck a dick!
Like that.
They all knew what
Kids are shit! Kids are
It
shit!
can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong. Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just witnessed part of your plan?
It's
No.
just psychology.
What are you talking about?
There's this concept called the bystander effect.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about at
According to
the end of the last video.
psychologists, when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity.
Yep, this is what I was talking about.
If no one else acts, it must not be urgent.
Yep,
2,
this is what I was
if
talking
no one
about.
else acts, I don't have to take action either. And 3, if I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself.
Yep, that's what I was kind of talking about
Result,
at the end of the
Everybody
last video.
stands there and nobody takes action. I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first
That's why the
plunge and
trophy type
others
to this
all
is
start
something
following
about
after.
penguins.
The first penguin, you say? It's a fascinating term for a display of bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of respect.
Is it? I've never heard that.
Yagami-shi, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem. But here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
Hey,
They're
you
gone.
okay?
You should be safe from them for a while.
Aw, poor kid still. There it is, the first penguin.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better. But it
should
should
probably
be
watch
teachers
the
and
shit kids.
administrators handling these matters, not detectives.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up a little. You didn't have to rub it in her face.
Can agree more.
You know
You're
what
doing a
she
shit
thinks?
job.
She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
Well then, I apologize on her behalf. But Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked.
Just call me the Magic Man.
Hard to admit this at my age, but I learned quite a bit from what you did.
How old are you? Like 68 or
Wouldn't go
something
that
like
far.
that?
Good stuff, Yagami-san.
Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Of course.
Huh?
Nah, who's calling me? Kendall office. Oh man, I forgot to tell him we went to Yokohama.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shirosaki. Do you have
Oh, here we go.
Sure.
I need you to go to Yokohama. Well, funny you mentioned that.
Urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Listen, Sari-san, I'm a little busy. I don't know if I could take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kawachi right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Perfect.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Seiryo High School.
More interesting.
Sari-san? You there?
Seiryo High? Somewhere near Ijincho? Is that the school?
Huh?
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Because it's all gonna tie together.
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago. It was all very sudden.
Huh. I think I heard something about that, actually.
He himself was a Seiryo High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago. They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
Huh?
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago?
This is gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead, before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No. The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery. He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it.
How did he
A
know?
few days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
Exactly.
I remember they showed this bit in the trailer.
An officer turned groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their
Yep.
home. He was a student at Seiryo High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
It's highly likely. As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious.
Yeah, no shit.
Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number 1.
But groping as an alibi? Why go to all that trouble?
And he's been saying he was innocent of that the whole time.
I'm worried. As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder. Because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
All right. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you see if anyone at Seiryo High will talk about Mikoshiba?
Yeah.
Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared. That could give us a lead.
So, does it mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
I love Sari-san. I loved her interactions that we had with her in the first game. And again, I love that it seems like she's getting a more prominent role in this too, just like Tsukumo-san. I freaking love that these characters that, like, I feel like they didn't. Now, granted, Sari-san did have like a big part in Judgment in one point. You know, we had to dress her up as for a cabaret club and all that stuff. And I love that. I love what a prominent role she's getting here right now. I love that these characters that like didn't get so much of interactions during like the first game are getting like more. That's what I love about the Yakuza series as a whole. Like, even like you know, I mentioned in like a previous video, I was like, I think it was actually the last video, I mentioned like, oh, I wonder if we'll see Giant Impact. You know, just some far off thing about some side story that we had in that. We probably will run into those two kids again at some point. The two kids that were like about the three perverts, and then there was a fourth one. You know, we'll probably run into them. I can't remember what exactly they were called. Not the Terrible Threes, but you know what I mean. Like, I love that. Like, that's what I love about the Yakuza series. Like, here's a side quest. Like, oh, here's just a random side story. But then, like, that's another thing that's super strong about these. Like, the side stories and the side quests are so good. And then there's, like, this might be a bad example, but here's an example. The freaking weird couple that you run into in Yakuza 1 while you're out walking around with Haruka. And you're like, oh, there's this couple who's like, he's threatened to kill this woman. He's like, oh, but you're not like, only me. And then it's like, oh, but I really love you. And then you run into them again in Yakuza 2. And then you run into them again in Yakuza 3. And yeah, and then you're done. That's their whole story. Like, it's funny like that. And there's good examples like that too. So.
Okay, I'm on it. No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
Oh, is this the end of the chat? Damn it, it is. Fuck, okay. We're going to chapter 2. Ooh, Vicious Cycle. Previously on Judgment. Last Judgment.
Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay on.
That's why I love this too. I believe in the first game they had something like this too with like a previously.
Who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating.
Yeah, we barely even started this video,
the linchpin to this case. A police officer named Ohara was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ohara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of these chapters. I loved it how they did in the first game, where I believe it was like kind of like a white background and then like a puff of smoke came out with that.
Before I
believe
go
that's how it was.
Can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ohara, age 53, senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo.
Shinjuku?
Until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his third year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on.
Makes
sense.
sense.
It for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ehara's maintained his innocence. We've had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
Trace
the
evidence?
Same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
So funny, like how that one guy was drastically
What
pulling
about when
his
they handed down the
sunglasses off.
verdict? Ohara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Ehara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryō High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
Chairman mentioned that lawsuit. Sure, Ihara wasn't thrilled with the verdict.
I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Stereo High himself.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san. But let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough, and if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them, then probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ihara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
She's right. We need to file an appeal in order to show the court our dissatisfaction with the verdict. If we don't appeal in 2 weeks, the court will assume we have nothing left to argue and proceed the defendant as charged.
If we don't make our move, Ihara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Right.
So we're on a time limit here.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable solution.
That's fine.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec.
Who the Good. Oh, that's just a photo. Good. Sorry sent me that picture of Hiro Mikoshiba. So this guy Ihara said would be found dead.
Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
New info has been added. New info has been added.
Gonna hog the teacher's attention for yourself, huh? Well, I want details later.
Oh, you will. You'll all get the details. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Yagami-san. Tsukumo and I will do some digging on the bullying front. I mean, no way you could say no to Sari-san, right?
You are right about that. I'd do anything for her.
I take it that call was the Genda Law Office? You seem popular as ever, Yagami-shi.
Okay, just walk out. I need to talk to German first. Okay, gotta make it in a way so we don't look suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Victim. So, yep. I mean, vicious cycle basically sums it up right there. This is just one giant vicious cycle of bullying, and it all comes down to this. Okay, let's see here. Let me, I guess, not the suicide, missing teacher. I guess it'd be in vicious cycle. Suicide, missing teacher's murder. October 7th, 2021, a student teacher, 2 months later, a decomposed corpse was discovered by firemen responding to reports of smoke raising from an abandoned building in Ichinjo. 3 days later, Akio Iria, Tokyo policeman, age 55, was arrested for groping. I should probably look at this thing. There we go. Someone on the train. He was later testified that the murdered body found in Ichinjo was that of Hiro Mikoshiba. The body had not yet been identified, but Ihara's claim was later confirmed by Kanagawa police. Because Ihara believes his son's suicide was a result of Mikoshiba's bullying, he is believed to have some sort of connection to the murder. And there's harassment. Inside the train arriving at Shinjuku Station, a 30-year-old businesswoman was sexually harassed on a train headed for Shinjuku Station. Defendants Akio, Hiro, and Ara, Tokyo Metropolitan Police Officer, age 53. After being identified by the victim on the scene, he attempted to flee, but was detained by some passbyers at the station platform. This incident was captured by several security cameras around the station, as well as multiple eyewitnesses with smartphones. However, Ihara stated he's actually innocent of the crime he's been charged with, which is that gives me like there has to be like something else then with that. Security camera footage. Video evidence. A report of the trace elements inspection taken from Akihara's hands immediately after the arrest. Trace fibers detected on him match the fibers of the victim's underwear. Okay. I mean, could that be like one of those weird things, like, you know, happen circumstances where, oh, he like tripped or something like that? Granted, like, yeah, I know that's extreme happenstance, but you know what? I'm gonna be playing it safe, and I'm gonna save again just in case I fuck up on like questioning him. I don't think I can though, but
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start?
Can't reveal what happened to Mikoshiba. There's no harm in asking general questions about him.
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
How do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
For now, let me do my job.
Very well. Go ahead.
He's going to end
I'll
up being
start
the
with
perpetrator
basics.
in all of this.
Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well, then suddenly he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Sounds pretty standard for a school chairman. He won't personally deal with any temp staff. That is kind of true, I suppose. But when he had to like agree to have the temp staff, and I know you mean
wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
Really?
Well, you say that.
I really want
Yet
to say
can't help
that.
Circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket.
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not
Why didn't
sure
you do it
I
4
follow.
years ago? Something must have pushed the chairman towards taking action against the bullying now, of all times. This one, I would assume. Because he saw his face.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here. Bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
Fuck this school.
I can assure you,
Burn
Chairman,
it down.
I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Her?
Makes sense.
Great. Just my luck.
Just my luck, the girl who hates me.
I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
you're staying
Kato-san,
here.
But I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
I'll explain it back at the office. Alright, Okuda said the faculty room is one floor below his office. Nice. Like, it makes sense you show the evidence of the guy's face. That's another thing that I love about this game, too. This is basically a Phoenix Wright game in a way, and I love that. Which, by the way, I should really play the Great Ace Attorney. These games are fantastic. I should also pick up the Phoenix Wright trilogy that they released a few years ago. Need to pick that up as well. I mean, there actually is like a digital bundle for them, but I'd actually like to try to find it physically if I could. At least for the Great Ace Attorney bits.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Hello, world. Of course, she was a student here as well. I would assume so. I mean, it'd be weird if you had your students' pictures there. I'm assuming that was her and like her friends. I mean, unless it was like your first student, your like first class of students. I know some teachers have like that kind of things. Like, oh, you guys are like my first. Because I've known teachers that are like, oh, hey, like they're like first grade teachers, and then like when that grade, when they're like first class like graduate, then they're like, oh, hey, I'm taking a picture of you guys because you were my first ever class, and now you guys are graduating. So like, I know that. Mikoshiba is under Sari-sensei's supervision. Can anything here give me clues about him?
What the?
Those are students. Their uniforms aren't from Serio. Wait, could this be Sari-sensei herself? So this is Sari-sensei in her high school days. And this help makes her more reliable to students. There's a picture behind her, I notice. Yep. That's probably him, though. There's nothing on the back. Does that kid go here, too? I'd like to check it out, but I can't be seen doing that. Is there a cat? Oh, literally, it was just that one picture.
Hey.
Attendance book for class 2-2. So she's their homeroom teacher.
Suspicious.
Can't go mess around with her laptop with all these teachers looking.
Hey.
Looks like all English books she has. I guess I know what subjects she teaches. Anything else? Okay.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
Probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Targeting someone with nothing to go on isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this differently.
You know what? Let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then.
Oh, and what about the group of kids that we kind of prevented from happening, huh?
And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully, then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something weird's going on. This isn't consistent with the reaction to Koda-san game, but yeah, exactly.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
Oh, this is tying deep into like some
One last
Yakuza-ish business, isn't
You
it?
and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently, he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time.
Of course. And again, they keep popping up for some reason.
All right. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Why? You want me gone. Fuck you, bitch.
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
Flying the pigeon.
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right, then. It's
I hate
time.
that the drone racing
Thanks.
honestly wasn't
I'll
too
start
bad,
scoping
but
out
it's
the
like,
gymnasium.
yeah. It's like something that's like, I wasn't a big fan of it. Not that it was a bad thing or anything like that, but it's like, eh. Something happened in 2-2. Well, this girl was getting bullied. But her classmates got sick of it and backed her up. Really? Don't see that every day. Actually, you don't see that at all, because our school's shit. Because our school is shit. Literally, I want this. I seriously do. I am 100% serious when I say I want the boss fight to happen as we're almost exactly like how it happened in the hospital. I want to happen like we're running through here, explosions are happening, fire starting everywhere. We're fighting the dude on top of the tower. Wait, no, that's Yakuza. Yakisoba Pon. I need to. Ooh, melon pond. Croquette pond. And paper milk. Fuck it. Are we going to school these kids in basketball now? Gonna play some hoops. Yagami's basically doing his hello, fellow kids of Steve Buscemi. Huh? That girl, isn't she? Yeah, that's Koda-san. She was in the basketball club too. Maybe she knows about Mikushiba. Hello. Look, I know this is gonna seem weird, but listen, your form's all wrong.
Close one. Almost got it.
Huh?
You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikushiba.
Ow! Ow!
Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey!
No.
Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you, anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Koda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikushiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I want to bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
Yeah! Yeah! You guys had rugby players with you, and I kicked your guys' ass before. Come on! Come on! Come on! You're adorable! You're adorable! Can I... Yes! Swing, better swing! You get no... Okay, come on now. You get no mercy. Swing! And... because I really hate your guts.
You're a bigger joke than I thought.
Oh, you're still around? Buddy, I thought I melted you like 2 seconds ago. Ah, that was fun.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Oh, hello.
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Huh? Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Right.
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go
Oh,
home.
don't make fun of my attire, bitch.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei has made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
I can get off the internet.
But I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Listen, I'm working with what I got
Can't
here.
we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough.
What about being a basketball coach?
There is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant.
Yeah,
Regarding
that would work
counselor,
great.
Perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I can show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club already has.
What
an
about the
advisor.
basketball club?
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
Don't tell me what to do. I love you, Kaido. Need the time to ask around about Mikushiba. I have to find a way to stay on this campus. Maybe they've got some staff positions that need filling. I think it's our 7 desk near the school entrance. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Oh, I'm gonna love this so much. Oh, that's not the right way to go. And everyone just faded out of existence. This reception desk, and that's a custodian. Should I ask him at the point? asking point blank if they have any openings.
Huh?
That's one busy bulletin board. Can I find some help wanted ads for the school there?
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
Oh
I
god,
knew
it's that
it.
Sarp's dude.
Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I... Oh.
No, sure kept feigning ignorance there, Yagami. It's this girl who caught me yesterday. Damn it, why her? Why now?
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
No way she saw my face yesterday. Plus, we got the camera back. Okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
What the? Am I seriously getting busted here? By some high school girl?
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
And I think we just found our school.
Research Club?
I think we just found our club
now,
to advise.
You'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
She's not bluffing. This could turn out really bad. What do? Use EX surrender! Yes! Wait, this is the perfect time to use my new... Hang on, what am I thinking? There's gotta be a better way, another way. Yes! Your future claim.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
She was too ready for this.
Why don't you just give it up already?
I've got already so much right on this. Well, all that's left is to flee. Right? Why ruminate when I can just run?
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
Sigma will likely cover his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police involved.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
She's right. It might actually be best not to run for now. Negotiate.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Great. The one thing she wants is the one thing I can't give her. Have to find a way to negotiate here. Just need her to lose the camera footage, so anything I can use as leverage.
Hey, look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur.
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well. So the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
She's a smart cookie.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Literally just say you're a mystery fan, huh? Guess I shouldn't underestimate her. Although this does mean I can reason with her. Come to think of it, I think I saw her putting something up on the bulletin board. A thorough observation of the area might give me a hint in negotiations. Look over there! A Martian!
What the hell?
What the? Stereo High Mystery Research Club. Is this their club flyer? So this is what my Inquisitor was posting here. What's it say? Outside counselor wanted. The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving Stereo. We've been informed the faculty is too busy to run an additional club. We need an outside consoler. If you know any detectives or mystery writers, please share their contact info with us ASAP. Kyoko Amasawa. You know what? Perfect. You could be, maybe you saw this and you're like, ooh, I was just doing this as a test for you. At least I hope they do it that way. Club President Kyoko Amasawa. That must be her name. Seeking outside sponsor ASAP. No, this isn't soliciting club members. The MCR is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving the schools. Be informed that... Alright, read that. Some outside assistance, huh? Looks like my detective skills are about to pay off. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I needed.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching. And we can't find anyone else to take her spot.
Oh.
On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest. But you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it
No,
does
seriously.
seem like
Seriously, Yagami, just flat out say, you know, I already knew about this. I knew your teacher was leaving. That's why the chairman told me to set up some way to see if you guys were working. And y'all passed!
Right? So here's my proposition.
How about I offer the club some funds? No, I become the advisor.
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I guess that works too, but still.
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
if he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh,
You talk out loud, lady.
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but hello?
Hello?
As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot, but one of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
Bitch!
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Well, guys, looks like we gotta prove ourselves to be the detectives that we are. Let's get some skills first. Should I increase my alcohol intake more? Borderline alcoholic. Should I increase... You know what? I can do both. Let's do that one. And let's do that one. And I can learn one thing in Korean, or I can learn a few things in specialty. Or what are the few things I can learn in specialty? I can learn that. I can learn that, which honestly I might get that. You know what? Yeah, let's get that one. Alright, but anyway, guys, like I said, looks like we gotta test our detective things coming up here. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Lost Judgment. I know this one went a bit long, but hey, I'm getting engrossed in this game already, and I'm freaking in love with this. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give the like button a click and comment down below what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video, and let me know what you think about this whole being a counselor or a consultant or whatever it is that we're gonna end up being. I like it. I like the idea of it and everything. This is fun as hell, and I can't wait to, you know, keep playing more of this game. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there too. And thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.